All right, we're going to talk about probability of multiple events today. We have dependent events. Yeah, that means one depends on the other, and we have independent events. Yeah, that means it has nothing to do with the other one. If they are independent, this will be the easiest one to do. We're just going to multiply those anytime we talk about this and that have to happen. So we're going to go to a picnic, 10 diet drinks, 5 regular drinks, also 8 bags, 5 free chips, 12 regular chips. And grab a drink and a bag of chips. Without looking what's probability, you get a diet drink. That's 10 out of the 15 for the drinks. And you want to get a fat-free, so that's 8 out of 20. Okay. We can reduce before, after, doesn't seem to matter. We're going to end up at 4 out of 15, so a little fraction review there. If you want to turn it into decimal, we can always do that as well. This time we want to get a regular drink, so that's 5 out of the 15. If you're asking where the 15 came from, keep in mind that's out of the total. We got 12 out of the 20. Again, reduce first, makes the multiplication a little bit easier. 3/15, that's 1/5. So of course you'd have to reduce both of them to see which one has a better probability of happening. Okay, mutually exclusive. That means this can never happen. So probability of, let's say, I want you to flip a coin. I want you to get a heads and a tails. Well, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. What about if we roll a number cube? I want you to get a an even and an odd. Well, numbers are one or the other. Right? We could say a 2 and a 3. It doesn't land on two of them. It only lands on one number, so that can't happen. Well, what happens if they are mutually exclusive? Well, what we have to do is add them together. Okay, this means or. So this makes your probability a whole lot easier. We kind of sideways went into that as we were working on probability, and they asked us some questions that you should just add them together and to get evens, or if you got a number 5, you just add that one on. Can deal with our percentages. About 37% of the students take Spanish, 15 take French. What probability are chosen random taking Spanish or French? Okay, so that's 37% plus 15%. That's 52. So 52%. Because they didn't talk about any kids taking both, so we didn't have to get rid of anything. And that's what we're going to look at next. If they are not mutually exclusive, we're doing or, so that means addition to us. Okay. So we want to work through and say that we want to find the round ones. Well, that's 5 out of the 9 plus the green ones is 3 out of the 9. But how many are round and green? Because that means I've counted those twice. So we're going to subtract out 2, so 6 out of 9. Or 2/3, 0.6 repeating. Oh wait, they didn't reduce it, so C becomes our answer. So we have to watch if anything counts in both categories, round and green, then we have to make sure we subtract anything we've counted twice. Alright, so a couple little practice there. So you can pause the video for a second. You can try these. Square or red. Did you pause it? Okay. 3/9 plus 3/9 minus, there's one red square. So 5/9 becomes your answer. Green or square. So green. There's 3 green plus 3 squares minus 1 green square, 5/9. Alright, so I have a little lesson check. We can try those out. If we're talking about independent and, right, and's going to mean multiply those together, or means addition. So we can work those out, and then we have the homework tacked on there in the end.